So, as a Pats fan, I'm trying to figure out the direction. I know what the whispers are, and if that's the direction, okay, I can rock with that. I can rock with that, but I still need some veteran presence when it comes to helping Drake Maye. But I'm confused because I remember I don't want to say we, but people killed Bill Belichick for not putting Mac Jones in the best possible position to be successful. They killed him. What are you doing? Get him weapons. He's got nobody to throw it to. Look at this guy. He's got weapons.
Well, that was mostly about Patricia and Judge, if we're being honest.
No, but it was about the weapons. It was
mostly about the coordinator.
No, Curtis. He had no weapons to throw to. People would say he had weapons. Who was his best receiver? Kendrick Bourne?
They went in offseason, got him Jonnu Smith, Hunter Henry, Kendrick Bourne. They invested a ton of money.
Jacoby Myers.
Was he with Jacoby Myers? Or did Jacoby leave?
No, he was here. First season, I think, with Mac.
But the first season, and then it was, there's no weapons around them, and we're doing the same thing with Drake Maye. We're putting Drake Maye in the same position when it comes to not giving this kid a chance to be successful. You got a good offensive coordinator, you have a good head coach, but yet you're not putting no talent around him to make him be successful. We criticized Bill we did criticize Bill about the Matt Patricia year, but then the Billy O'Brien year, when he had a good offensive coordinator, it was, he doesn't have the weapons. He doesn't have a Steph Diggs. He doesn't have this guy. He doesn't have that guy. And we are just rewriting history and doing the same thing with Drake Maye. But for some reason, we are now criticizing, which I don't understand, the owner on him not signing offensive players, which to me is, and I criticized the owner before about not spending money, but it seems like they're willing to, or at least based on what they've done defensively, they're willing to hand over some money. They still have money available, but why are we not using that money on the offensive side of the football?
Okay, and we talked about it a lot at the start of the show, but Steph Diggs was here yesterday.
Sign him.
And
sign him.
You are all over giving him a shot.
Yeah, I know he's coming off the knee injury, but prior to that, he had 6 straight years of 1,000 yards as a receiver. Sign him.
Okay. All right, Wiggy, thank you.
You got it.
Yesterday, the NFL shared a memo that detailed proposed rule changes from several teams, and it appears that the Detroit Lions may have the best suggestion ever when it comes to rule changes in the NFL. They would like to eliminate automatic first downs as a penalty for defensive holding and illegal contact. How do you feel about that?
I like it because it's a 5-yard penalty, right? Just give the 5 yards.
Right. You don't have to give them the automatic first down.
If it's 2nd and 10 and you call defensive holding, and now it's 2nd and 5.
Because you could call that stuff on almost any play in the NFL.
And we see it especially when they get, and it's a little bit different, but when you get into the red zone, it automatically, changes the outcome of the game. If it's 3rd and 10 and you're on the, 12-yard line or whatever, and you get a defensive holder, automatic first down, I'm all for that.
I agree with this, the principle of it, Greg, but I am cautioning you and everyone. This then puts more onus on the ref to call a PI, where if it's close, before it would be okay, maybe it wasn't catchable, but he held 5 yards automatic first down. It's not nearly as punitive against the defense. But if there's a big play down the sideline and it's viewed as holding versus PI, you're looking at a 30-yard difference and no first down. So I don't know. I like it, but I think I would prefer that. But that could be an issue with the.
And I know as an offensive player, we do a lot of things that we don't get called for all the time, especially when it comes to running routes. And I think this is a way to kind of even the balance a little bit because it's so difficult to play defense, especially as a corner, because you can't touch guys. If you tug a guy, you pull a guy. But I like it. I definitely like this. And
yeah, the 5-yard penalty is less of a game altering result. You give the first down and you're changing the game on something that you could call on every single play.
Did you read the addendum to it, though?
No.
In Chiefs games, it's always a first down.
Treat it like an offsides. You know, when somebody jumps off sides, it goes from, 3rd and 10 to 3rd and 5. It doesn't go from 3rd and 10 to first down.
All right. Well, those are our leads this morning.